So that was the first league win. What did you think of the performance?
Yeah, I thought it was a real tough, gritty win. I thought his defensive application today were first class. You know, we spoke about getting a bit of composure about us, and we definitely needed to show that today. You know, I thought it's fair to say we give a few too many penalties away in that first 20 minutes, but how we just kept us cool and then turned a bit of possession into points in that last 20 of that first half. You know, I've got to commend the lads for. So we've been speaking these last 3 weeks about learning his lessons and learning to win ugly, so to speak. So yeah, really pleasing to see we're putting them lessons into practice now. But you know, we're under no illusions. We've got that first win, which kind of gets that monkey off your back, but we want to springboard on now, and we've got another tough game coming up next week against Barrow. You know, grinded out a great win against Bradford, so we've just got to make sure we you know, we learn those lessons that we can learn from today, and we you know, we back up what's been a good win here at Batley, and you know, go full steam ahead into next week.
Great. So it was 10-0 at half-time. Did you feel that was enough on this pitch? Obviously Batley's
I don't think you ever feel it's enough at Batley, especially with Batley coming down the hill. They know how to play it terrifically. You know, I thought how we had to defend that second half was first class. You know, Batley kept on putting us in them corners, and I thought we got the balance just right of his back five doing the carries, and then his middles front loading in defence. And I just thought from 1 to 17 it were an outstanding team effort, and it was so good to see the fans getting behind the lads, you know, and they probably saw us home in that last 10-15 minutes. You know, when Robbie Butterworth went over in the corner, it could have gone either way, and I think the most pleasing thing for me is the character that we showed, not to crumble our use or whatever words you want to use, but we've learnt the lessons, you know, from the previous 2 weeks, and shown some real good character to grind out what is a very tough win coming to Batley.
Great. And how is Mitch Clark after he came off?
Yeah, we're hoping we've caught him early. You know, he's felt something in his pec, so we're hoping it's not torn. And you know, we didn't want to risk him putting him back on and him being out for a few months. So hopefully we've caught it early, but we'll get him scanned this week, and you know, all being well, it's not too bad.